Oh, did you want to look at any of the other video and see if the sound was okay for all of it?
I'm pretty sure it's okay.
Unprofessional.
Hey.
Do you want to switch spots with me so that you can, like...
Yeah.
Have your laptop in front of you?
Okay, so, alright, hey guys, Blue973 here, and actually, let me fix my mic. There. So, I'm here. Oh. No, I don't want to see that. So, okay, I'm here at a friend's house, and he is being gracious and letting me use the Wii U so I can record the Metroid Prime trilogy. I already got a nunchuck. Okay. But, so yeah, I kind of always wanted to do... Oh wait, yeah, there it is. Always wanted to do... I'll just check that guy. Metroid Prime 1, like a playthrough of it, because it's a really good game, and it's one of my favorite games. And so, with the Wii U releasing the entire trilogy for like $20, a friend of mine was like, "Hey, you wanna split it?" And he's like, "Yeah." And so now we are going to do that.
And you owe me money.
And I owe you $10. Yeah. But so, yeah, this is going to be Metroid Prime 1. This is one of my favorite games. I've already said that. But, I haven't actually seen the trilogy, because you know how rare it is to actually get a disc version of the trilogy?
Really?
Yeah, like, people sell those for like $80 and like beyond.
I don't want to pay that much for it.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a big FU to the people. Well, okay,
who had them.
Yeah, to the people who had them.
Now
so
it's not worth anything anymore.
I'm gonna shut up for the cutscene here.
That's a good idea.
Okay. Alright, yeah. Okay, so Z is a lock on. B's probably jump, yeah. Yeah, so I gotta scan it. So what button?
If you're gonna stand, you might want to tilt your mic up a little bit.
Yeah, I think I'll sit.
Okay.
So, move cursor. Oh, that's weird.
Wait, what did that do?
Turn on the scan visor. So, like...
Oh, it looked like the Wii U gamepad.
What?
It looked like it had a Wii U gamepad. I got confused.
Okay, so, yeah, like... On the, the GameCube or whatever before, it was just left on the D-pad. Well, I'm actually pretty bad at that. Yeah, it's weird playing this game with the Metroid Prime 3 controls, just kind of solely for the reason that, like, I can feel like I can move a lot more.
Yeah, you don't have to, like, stop constantly.
Yeah, like, originally it just used to be a lot of, like, you hold down the lock-on button, right, and then
you stop and then you shoot.
Well, you could still keep moving and stuff like that, but like
harder,
it wasn't. So and that's morph ball. It was minus that you had to do that. Okay. But so when this game came out, a lot of people were, you know, they liked it a lot because, like, I mean, back in 2002, like the graphics of this were really good, right? I mean, they kinda still hold up, but like
for what it is.
What it is, yeah. I mean, like the icons, like for the scanning and stuff, seem really weird.
They look like they were updated.
Kinda. So, another thing I really liked about this game too was the fact that you could just like scan all that stuff, right? And then it would be kind of like, it's like lore almost. So like you'd be walking around and it'd be all your collectibles and stuff.
Yeah, I think they still call it lore though, don't they?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Like when you pause, if I could find. Okay, so plus is the beam selector, minus is visor.
Try.
Probably not the home button.
No, the home button won't do it.
Let me switch back here.
Well, you can't just come in here.
Your dog's just staring me down.
Yeah, she has a big head.
But, yeah, so it was kind of a novel idea at the time. Because it's like, hey, look, just scan around and look at all the cool stuff you can do. Oh, wait, that Space Stride's still alive. Yeah, see, it almost... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's tilt the mic up a little bit because it just feels kind of odd.
I don't know. I've never used it before. How do you tilt it?
Just spin around in circles here for a second.
I'll kick my dog out. It's just starting to bug me.
I'm gonna go. Adios. Lay down. Stay over here. I'll put you outside.
I think this is better. Yeah, this is a lot better. Like, I feel a lot more in control of everything.
Get out of here.
So, charge beam.
Good girl.
Click this. We have the morph ball here to get to the map station. I pretty much have this place memorized. Because, like,
Of course you do.
Yeah, but, like, it kind of came to the point where, like, I did play this game a lot. I've only played through, like, the whole game, like, twice, right?
Only twice.
Oh, yeah, only twice. But, okay, so one is the,
map.
Okay, so, you use the Z to move and stuff. It's pretty good. I mean, I feel I kind of like the controls, and then I kind of don't at the same time. Parasitic infestation.
It's just different.
Yeah, like, it's like looking at these icons, though, like, when you're scanning them, they look really pixelated for some reason. Now, I'm not gonna do a 100% run, because screw that, right? But, like, if I were to do a 100% run, you would have to scan everything.
Oh my god.
And, like, there's one point, like, there's the... Oh, okay. There's the incinerator boss, which is, like, it's how you get the bombs for the morph ball, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, and so, like, they're a certain type of enemy that attack you during that, and it's the only time you can scan it, right?
Oh my god.
So if you mess up and kill the boss too fast, then you can't get 100% in the game.
That's kind of awful.
It is kind of awful, and I 100% agree that it's BS.
There's no, like, checkpoint system, is there? Like that?
No, there's no checkpoint system. It's all about, like, saving.
Yeah.
Like, you'll find save stations and stuff.
So can you save before that boss and then kill yourself, or?
Yeah, you can.
Then it's not that bad. You just have to know to do it.
Oh no, what's this thing? Stasis. So, okay, another thing that creeped me out about this game was, like, you just kind of show up here, and, like, all the space pirates are, like, dying and stuff. So, like, that's one walking around right there. I'm trying to scan it. There. Severe internal damage, just whatever. And you just...
Short.
Oh god, there's another one in there. So yeah, like I was gonna do an update video saying how I wanted to do a lot more like classic games and stuff like that. So I mean, you're probably gonna see this before that update video's even done. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing this, and then I'm probably gonna do F-Zero GX too, because that's another one of my favorite.
Do a lot of Nintendo games. The Nintendo classics are so good.
Yeah, like that's what I was kind of the whole purpose of doing this is like because you know I do monitor who watch my the people that watch my stuff, right?
Yeah.
And looking at it, like some of the people that view my videos don't or like actually born, after this game, so they might know not what it is. So like before all the Call of Duty hype and stuff like that, Nintendo was like, yeah, you know what we should do? It's like let's let an American developer, kind of try out what they can do with Metroid, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so they're like, okay, sure, let's make this, and they made like a game all about exploration and getting upgrades and stuff like that into a first-person shooter like this, and they did it pretty dang good.
Yeah,
like the
what
first.
was that game called?
Wait, hold on.
Oh god.
Oh, see, I'm used to.
Wow.
Whoa. See, I'm used to like when I'm locking on, my gun just always stays stuck on them, because that's how it worked in the GameCube. So, like, when you lock on, it just locks on your camera, not your aim. So... And so then, because, like, this game got everything right. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
You got your charge beam, you got your morph ball, you got your morph ball bombs. Oh. But,
nice.
Yeah, and then it's kind of funny, too, when you play through this game, because, you notice a lot of different things, and like one of the things I noticed when I was kind of like prepping myself to play this is that the whoa. The space okay.
Ow.
That didn't hurt me,
Oh,
but...
no. Is it just like a...
Oh, so it must be like really weak.
Yeah.
But the space pirates, like the bad guys and stuff like that, they are actually way taller than you. Like when you look at the models, or like when you stand up really close to them, they got like at least 2 feet on you.
Samus is a woman too. I don't think she'd be that that tall. So they're probably like what, 7 feet tall.
Yeah, you know what I just noticed?
What?
Well, Samus is, I think.
Oh, there probably is a height for her.
Yeah, like because she's not small in any way. I think she's like 6'5" or something.
No way.
No, she's really tall.
What?
Like if you look it up, like I mean,
she's got right now.
The Chozo bird DNA stuff like that, right?
Oh, that's right.
And like, she's just really big. Like she might not be 6'5", but she's 6 feet for sure.
She's an Amazon woman.
Pretty much. So now this part here, I think I can actually scan this to turn off the guns, but I'm not exactly sure about that. I'm gonna just actually scan. Oh no, the door's shutting. I'm gonna just have to open it again. You have to watch the technology here, and then I can get out. There. I'm just gonna blow these up.
According to Reddit, she's 6'3" and 198 pounds.
Yeah, see, she's pretty tall.
Yeah, she's really tall.
So then when you're scanning and stuff like that, when it's not anything crucial, it's orange, right? And then anything that's like, lore or whatever, it is, red. So like if you have a button, it's a button or whatever, and it's like, hey, this opens up a door over here, then it's gonna be red.
You know I'm colorblind, right?
Yeah, I know you're colorblind.
No, orange and red aren't my best colors of this thing,
but I'm just saying. And then, okay, I want to show you another thing too. Like when you read this one, it just says, "Please insert metallic spear to open door."
Is that you?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Bomb it, and then the door opens up.
Apparently,
And we get to the first boss fight.
in Super Smash Bros., Samus is wearing heels as well, so she's like 6 foot, like 7 or 5 or 6'8".
Let's just scan all these dead bodies real quick. Yeah, they didn't really go overboard with this. I mean, well, they kind of did.
They kind of did.
But like when you go to Metroid Prime 2, it's like this. You know, it's like analysis detects large amounts of blood, right?
Yeah.
Well, like, when you go to Metroid Prime 2, it's like, this body has been shot 57 times, and, there's, like, pages of information.
Oh my god.
Well, anyway, this is the first boss, the Parasite Queen. They based a Super Smash Bros. Brawl map off of this fight. But this fight can be pretty easy if you, like, glitch it up, which I might try to do. But I'm probably gonna scan it first.
That map was really fun.
Yeah,
a lot of people hated it.
I'm gonna scan it first, and then I'll just unload. So notice it takes longer to
scan the bosses.
Yeah. So then, if you read through that all, it would just tell you what the weaknesses are, right? Well, I already know that the weakness is the mouth. So if I go,
it usually is for bosses like that. Bosses that spit stuff out, it's either the stomach or the mouth, and the stomach less often.
So, like, if I was focusing on that, like, a little more, you can quickly kill this boss by, there's an exploit called, like, rapid rapid missile shooting, right?
That reminds me of the Hydra from, Destiny.
Kinda.
The boss.
Oh, and notice how they give you achievements now, because this is the,
Wii U.
Yeah. And apparently if you get enough achievements, you can use the fusion suit. So I will do that if we get enough achievements. But now we have an escape sequence, so kind of run.
I hate the escape sequences.
Some of them get like, and then you know another thing I'm telling you about the scanning. There are things you have to scan here.
Oh my god.
That you have to get for. God, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Okay, so it's minus the scan, and I just have to remember that. So step into the hologram. But like when you shoot missiles in this game. If you tap the fire button, you know, like just shoot real quick, you switch from missile mode back to just normal firing mode, right?
Oh, okay.
So you can totally just exploit the hell out of that.
It's like...
So I'm not gonna fight these guys as they blow up. Some of these guys do live though. And should I fight them? Not really, because this guy's kicking my ass.
What did the blue orbs do again? Are those health?
Those are health, yeah, so like, whoa. I wasn't sure you even died.
I wasn't sure either.
But yeah, so like, it's again, like, make it like, you know, the old Metroids and whatever, it's like, you know, when you kill enemies, oh boy. When you kill enemies, they drop health and ammo and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
And whatever. You know what I just noticed too?
What?
The HUD, like, you see how there's kind of like that, like, white technology stuff around the edges?
Yeah.
That didn't used to be there, and then sometimes, like, the HUD, like, the actual helmet parts disappear, and that never used to happen in the first Metroid.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Like, I don't know when it happened. Yeah, like, when you aim down or whatever, your helmet just kind of, like...
Oh, yeah, so you can aim at the edges now.
Yeah.
And actually see it.
So...
It's kind of nice.
I got a bomb... Oh, never mind. One of these doors, I think I remember you had to, like, bomb with the morph ball. But I'm just gonna get through here now. Because we're going to get to a point where... Okay, door. We're gonna get to a point where, like, machines start screwing everything up. This is probably a time where I should, you know...
Not be in morph ball mode?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these turrets don't really hurt you that much, they're just more like stun. So here in a sec, though, we're going to either run into Ridley or we're going to run into the, things I was talking about. The, not the doors, the, closing piston things. Yeah, I think we're doing that. Because it starts turning red when you get towards them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we want to follow it. to a point, and then we go. You know what's funny too is the first time I did this as a kid, I literally got out with like 5 seconds left, and I thought, oh, there's no way I'm gonna make it to the ship, right? And then, funny enough, it just cuts into a cutscene, so I made it, and I was like, oh wow, it's so cool.
Wow.
So here's Ridley.
Yeah. Oh, the Ridley fight was in Brawl 2, right?
Yeah, like this, Meta Ridley was in Brawl 2.
Yeah,
so.
okay. I remember that now.
So he kind of flies away and Samus gets mad. And then it's like, wait, what's this? Grappling hook. And then you go.
I love there's like almost no directions in this game unless you take long enough for it to pop up.
Yeah, like, let's scan a turret one out. I just wanted to do that to get the logbook good. Get rid of it. Okay. And, okay. And now we get, this happens. You hit a wall, and then you lose your suit. So now we are going to see all the cool things that we lost. So we got no Morph Ball, we got no Various Suit, we got no missiles, we don't have Charge Beam anymore, we don't have Grapple Beam.
Ugh.
We basically lost all the good stuff.
Everything, yeah. You've your gun and your helmet.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Oh yeah, that's fire.
I don't really understand how you can lose Morph Ball though. Like,
you'll see. I didn't even scan that and it depressurized for me. Okay. That's, yeah, because usually you have to wait for that, but then it's like, nah, whatever. So we're outside now.
Pirate Frigate escapes.
And that's basically the tutorial level. I mean, they tell you what you need to do, right? But, it's not like, press A to do this. Like,
well, doesn't it tell you if you wait long enough?
yeah, if you wait long enough, it does, right?
Yeah.
But, like, there are points where it's just like, nah. And, so yeah, this was, I'm gonna show you the technology of this part, because, like, I mean, 2001 Halo had, like, lens flare, like, when you look at the sun and stuff like that, right? But to my knowledge, it didn't really have weather, I don't think.
Halo?
Well, yeah, like, Halo 1, I mean, there was snow and stuff. I mean, there was snowflakes and stuff like that, right?
I think there was one rain level.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think it was a sniper level.
Yeah, the sniper level, the whatever Truth and Reconciliation one.
I have no idea what the name is.
But, like, so look, when you're, like, water actually bounces off your armor and stuff, right? When you look at that, right?
Is that not, like, added in now? Like, is it
no,
just,
like,
a straight port?
This is, like, a straight port just with the Wii controls, but, like, look at this. Actually, when you look up, the raindrops actually get on your thing, right?
Huh.
And then it's like, hey, look at this water down here. This is pretty cool, right? And you jump in,
splash,
and then you got all this.
You're trying to scan the fish?
Sometimes you do. I don't know.
Wow.
You could come up here and look at this plant. It's pretty cool, right?
Not really.
No, it's not. Really. But if you notice, it says it's give off low levels of radiation, right?
Oh god.
And, like, that's your first hint that, like, Phazon and stuff is all over here. So, kind of to show you guys something, if up here is actually, jump, like, space jump. So I'm gonna try and get it. I'm trying to remember how you do it, though. Like, if you go and scan something real quick, like, there's something you can scan. It might be that. But, like, if you scan and then, like... Nah.
Isn't the one that's above?
Like, is there one above?
Yeah, turn around. Right to right. There.
Maybe, actually. Like, let's see. So, like... Oh, no. Okay, I gotta, like, quick lock it. I might actually just say screw it. But, like, later on, you have to actually go up here and then get double jump. But you need to get a bunch of other stuff, too. This one, though, you can go... You either go up here... Yeah, I think you go up here. But you go... you have to go... Basically, the first whole... not half of the game. Wow. The first kind of portion of the game you spend in the Chozo Ruins, right?
Yeah.
Because that's where all your upgrades are.
Yeah.
And then once you get that, then you can get to like the cooler places like is it Magmoor Caverns is pretty good. What is it? It starts with a P. It's like Fenandra Drifts or whatever.
I wish I remembered this game even remotely as close to how well you remember it.
No, like actually, let's scan these guys because these are the take on one of the creatures from the first game. Just like, you know, whatever. Let's make it look like this. And then here's some more technology. You can shoot this, and then it'll go away. I mean, it doesn't do any. It slows you down, right? But like, if you scan it, it's like, oh look, this is a living thing, right? Tangle weeds, so you can just jump over them or whatever. Oh, I think I totally went the wrong way. Yeah, this is the impact crater. Like, this is where you're supposed to go at the end of the game. So you can come over here and kind of like, you know, figure out what you need to do, right?
Is there any glitch where you can go this way and beat the game from here?
You know, there probably is, but when you do it, there's no way you're going to be able to do it. Because you have to fight like 2 bosses back to back. No, 3 bosses back to back.
3?
And then you get put into areas where like...
You need to grapple and stuff.
Where you need grapple and stuff like that. But you can glitch out of the... So this is a temple key. Is it? Maybe not. But like, so... temple keys look like that though. See, we need a missile to open the door, so we can't really go that way right now.
Yeah.
But like, this is the impact crater. Like, the game ends down in the crater. And you're just basically... you spend a lot of the game looking for power-ups, right? But you also spend it a lot of the time looking for the temple keys. Because you need like 12 of them to open it up.
How many are there?
12.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Because I know some games... I don't remember if Metroid did it, but some games have like extra keys, and like the more you get, you have more options at the end.
Yeah, Metroid didn't do that.
Didn't Metroid have like slightly different endings or something?
Yeah, actually, you know what's funny about Metroid is the faster you beat the game and the more stuff you collect, the better ending you get.
Huh.
So look,
it's pretty impressive for 2002. 1?
Yeah, and then like even in the old games though, the same thing kind of held up. Really? Right, where it's like, hey, if you beat the game in like 2 hours and get 100% completion, and you get to see Samus like in a bikini or something like that, right? Like, that's kind of how it works, right? And same thing for this game, like, well, not the bikini part, but like the better you do, and the more stuff you collect, then you're all good.
Yeah.
So gamers are pretty, like when you start the game, gamers are pretty bad, right? But they're, because you need missiles to kill them. Like, see, like, they react... I mean, like,
he got spikes out.
Yeah. So we can ignore him because we have to go to the Chozo Ruins over here. But if we turn around, we've got some of these guys, which... I'll scan them later, because... Actually, no, I'll scan that guy because it's, like, stuck. Can I? Okay. And then these are another one of the enemies. They just were like, hey, this was in the other Metroids, let's make it into 3D, right? And there's nothing we really need to look over here, because Chozo Ruins are through here. So those are the normal guys, and then the red ones, you need your missiles or whatever. Or you could do that and kill them. They kind of really wanted to showcase the technology that the GameCube could do, right? Because, I mean, yeah, you had Super Mario Sunshine and stuff like that, right?
I love that game, and everyone else hated it for some
Yeah,
reason.
Super Mario Sunshine's actually pretty good, but it's like people didn't like it because after coming from Super Mario 64, it's like, why do I need a jetpack to help me platform like that, right?
Yeah, I can see that, I guess.
And then, ironically, the hardest boss parts were when you didn't have the jetpack.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go into the Chozo Ruins, man.